Number 6 in the 12-issue limited series, Marvel's Secret Wars. A Little Death. Help! After escaping from the lair of Magneto in a stolen land skimmer, Janet Van Dyne, aka the Wasp, strives to rejoin Captain America's command in the worst way. This is impossible. You need 5 tentacles to drive this thing, or 2.5 chauffeurs. Oh. This is Magneto's fault. And there's X-Men. How would they let me escape? Oof. Why didn't they? Wow, okay. This is impossible. You need 5 tentacles to drive this thing, or 2.5 chauffeurs. Oh, this is Magneto's fault, and the X-Men's. No way they could just let me escape. They didn't even try to stop me. Why didn't they come after? I know their plan. They know this would... Oh no, I broke a nail. I don't even have an emery board, and I'm 37 trillion miles from a manicurist, and it's her day off anyway. Click. Hey, this little hologram map. I guess they bumped the switch. That dot must be where I am now, and there's a little globe beside that thing that looks like a dome. Maybe this crazy car is trying to make up with me by giving me directions, or maybe it's just telling me where to go. Shrinking to insect size, the wasp wings sprout, and oh well, I didn't know what else to do, so I suppose I'll follow the car's advice before I abandon my trusty steed, though. Think I'll put it out of its misery. There, phooey on you, crazy car. It's incredible how the terrain changes so abruptly. I watched the Beyonder put this patchwork planet together out of chunks of hundreds of other worlds, and still I don't believe it. Hours later. Though it would be cooler once I reach the forest, but it's like a steam bath here. It's getting hard to fly. How can a girl flap her wings in such mugginess? Oh goodness, I quit. I retire. Send my limo around. I want to freshen up. I want Vidal to do my hair. I want lunch at 21, and then I want a nap. Hey, stay back, you hungry hoppers. Boy, I'm tired. I could just barely summon enough bioelectric energy for even the itsy bitsy wasp thing. That thingy I saw on the map. Maybe I can find the place to land and rest there. There, I'm at my full 5'4". The bugs can only eat me a little at a time. Unless there's some really big bugs lurking around here. Wonder what caused the glow in the area on the map. I was hoping it was a first-class hotel. I guess not. Well, Jan, it certainly is spooky here, isn't it? And yes, it certainly is. I bet even the lions and tigers and bears are scared. Oh my. Just keep talking, Jan. It's entirely too quiet. Alrighty. Don't you wish you were Eagle Woman instead of the Wasp? Then you'd be more suited for long distance migrations. You wouldn't have to rest here in this yuck. Whoosh. Oh my goodness. Ploosh. It's the lizard. Oh my lord. Grar. Crack. Meanwhile, 7 million miles from the surface of the patchwork planet looms the impossibly huge construct, the homeworld of Galactus. Deep inside a cloak interlude labors an alien control console. Uncanny. Apparently, any manipulation of these control activates the apparatus, which senses the intent of its user and accomplishes what its desire. Already it has gathered up a strange vibrating imagery which my armor's built-in sensors detected, traveling as if alive through the vessel walls. How it's about to reveal the true nature of this phenomenon by reconstructing the energy into something. What? Claw? Claw, the self-styled master of sound? What are you doing here in the home of Galactus? Home? Home? Answer me, fool. Speak, so commands Dr. Doom. Doom? Doom. So I've managed to recreate a raving lunatic. Oh, I'm alive again. Oh, good. You know, I was killed by the Dazzler. The Dazzler, the mutant observes sound and transforms it into light. I didn't know that when I attacked her. Poor me. My whole body is made up of solidified sound, you see. She started soaking up some sound power and I was throwing at her. And well, I guess she got carried away and she absorbed all my sound substance. Just ate me all up. I was inside her, flowing through her nerves, crackling at her inner cells, and for some crazy reason Galactus came to Earth and seized her, took her aboard his ship. He needed a flunky like her for a little mission, finding his lost herald. Yes, she tried to fight him. And that's when she let out as a big energy burst. All that left me was a tiny vibration which was absorbed into the ship's walls when Galactus ship docked here a while ago. I oozed onto this thing's walls. Since then I've enough, Claw. Be gone. You are of no use to me. What are you looking for? Knowledge, power, opportunity. A way to conquer Galactus, and perhaps the Beyonder as well. But Galactus will soon know that you're here. If you stay here for long, he'll notice you, and then I'm aware of my danger. And behold the monitor. Galactus is still preoccupied, making preparations to devour the planet below. He'll soon finish constructing his world-draining device, though, and soon as he's done, he'll notice you, being in his home. He will. Perhaps I can arrange for his work to be delayed. Captain America's wretched group could easily be manipulated into attacking Galactus, but they are battled wary, and in their current condition, Galactus would crush them in mere seconds. Crush. The X-Men and Magneto, no. They have not the raw power necessary. Power. My own villainish pawns possess the necessary might, yet without my leadership, bah, look at them, limping back to my fortress like whipped curs after being thrashed by the X-Men. Thrash, smash, thrash, crash? Clearly I must employ indirect means. He plans to feed upon the planet's energy, does he? Well, perhaps I can spoil his lunch. A fly in his soup? There is precisely what I need. A fly in his soup? Boop, 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 boop. I must send instructions to my lackeys. You shall be my messenger, fool. Listen carefully. Moments later. It's a risk, you know, beaming me down to the planet. He may notice. Remember what I have told you, Claw. Serve me well, and I shall reward you beyond your wildest dreams. Fail me, and I shall destroy you. Oh, pshaw. I am my wildest dreams. I'm made up of energy, and you can't create or destroy energy. Einstein said so. But I want to put the fly in Galactus's soup. Boop, 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 boop. And in a split second later, holy, who, what's that? Soup, boop, 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 boop. I bring word from Doom, orders for you. But first, the magic words. Are you listening, robot? Vixe Doom Rex. Now, the orders are... Save it, pal. I'm not taking orders from a raving idiot just because you claim Doom sent you. In fact, I'm gonna rip you in half on general principle. No, I am Ultron. I enforce Doom's will. No, this one has uttered Doom's code words. The orders are genuine. I will be obeyed. I know who you are already, Bolt Beam, and I don't care what you, Titania. Don't. He already killed Kang, remember? Let's just do as he says. Start talking, Claw. Meanwhile, on his mountainous, the mighty Galactus pauses in his labors and for a moment stands still, like a man listening for the tiniest gnat, which may or may not be with him in the darkened room. And then he turns and casts his gaze upon his home, and for a long moment he stares. Just then, many hundreds of miles away, that was close. He could have hit me, but he didn't, which means he's probably just posturing. Come here. Come over here. I won't hurt you, come on. He's as scared of me as I am of him, I imagine. This swamp is mine. Right, your swamp. I was just passing through on my way to the plaza, so I thought I'd stop in this charming muck. Très chic. Oh dear, you're hurt. That arm is already bloody and badly bruised. Doesn't look broken though. Hold still, let me see. Oh, hush. I just want to see how bad it is. It looks painful, but not too serious. Happened in the first battle, I bet. You poor thing. You don't even understand what's going on. And all you want is a little swamp to call your own. Some hopper bugs to eat and peace, right? Come on. It's fine. Some solid ground and I'll clean your wound. At Magneto's fortress. What a mess. To think Galactus did all this damage with what amounts to a little old mental shrug. If I had not shielded everyone inside the bubble of magnetic force, at that very moment you would not be alive to view the mess, Rogue. Count yourself lucky. You aren't going to let us forget that you saved our lives, are you, Magneto? But it was your hard, rash behavior that brought upon Galactus' wrath down upon us in the first place. There's no need for bickering, Cyclops. The incident is over. We must put it aside. For the present, at least we are our allies. I like the trust in battle can easily bring disaster, remember that. Now, if you excuse me, I must attend to other matters. Soon, alone in his chamber, Professor Charles Xavier rests. Wish I brought my wheelchair along when we left the other fortress. My legs are not quite strong enough. But no, using it even a little would give my X-Men doubts about my abilities to lead them into battle. A new role for me, but essential, I believe, under the circumstances. While I'm resting, I might as well reconnect you telepathically. Straining the awesome power of his mutant mind, the founder of the X-Men probes the distant fortresses called Doomsday strongholds opposition. From glimpses he sees through the eyes, and from snatching sound heard the other ear, and from the images flickered across the gray-white labyrinth walls of the other's mind gleans information. But my father's teeth, who dares pry into my thoughts? Some mortal fool. Dolt, hear this. The mind of a goddess isn't too subtle for your clumsy probing. And to the mighty sorceress of all, your power is a joke. She mystically sealed their minds against me, but I may have already learned enough. And attention, I have learned that Doom is dispatching a task force to a volcanic plain on the other side of the planet. Cyclops, you will lead Rogue and Wolverine to observe them, ascertain their purpose, and to stop them if you deem necessary. Yes, sir. What? I've had enough of this. You heard the man, Rogue, Wolverine. I'm saying he thinks louder than I can shout. Let's go. I'm ready to rip somebody. You wish to speak to me, Storm? No. I will speak to you and you will listen to me. I am the leader of the X-Men, not Cyclops, and not you. Control yourself. Your anger is disrupting weather patterns for miles around, which may make it difficult for Cyclops to take off. Let him wait. I did not order him to take off. So, you are the field general and I am what? The training officer, fit perhaps to hone your battle skills, but not to lead? Is that what you believe? You are an excellent tutor. Leave the war to the warriors. Notwithstanding your doubt, I have made my decision, which is mine to make, and I will give the orders, understood? Give your orders then, and see who follows them. I will go my own way. No, you will not. You and the rest of my X-Men will obey without hesitation. As loath as I am to tamper with others' minds, I will not tolerate insubordination, mutiny, or desertion. I see. The stakes here are unimaginably high. The odds are already heavily against us, and yet you are willing to beat your own troops into submission to ensure that you have the honor of leading them into catastrophe. Meanwhile, the tiny alien village where the forces under Captain America's command have taken refuge. The X-Men called Colossus lies in a temporary shelter recovering from the near-fatal wounds he received from fighting the soldiers of Doom a day ago. Look at them, despite their own peril. The first concern of Captain America and his group is for the innocent affected by the war. Why must there be suspicion and mistrust between these noble men and us mutants? I do not understand why there must be a separation of camps, two different armies fighting for the same just cause. I miss my fellow X-Men. If they cannot be here, then I wish I were well enough to return to them. And Kitty, my love, so far away, back on Earth, I miss you too, so very much. But what is wrong with me? Why, when I try to picture Kitty, I can only think of Jashi, the healer. Do I forget my own beloved's face? No, I remember. I will think about Kitty. I will be true to Kitty. I will be true to Kitty. I will be... Huh? Jaji? I was just... I must tell you this, that I think you are. I mean, what you do, whatever it is that eased the pain greatly. No, I cannot deny my feelings, Jaji. I think you are the most beautiful and the most wonderful woman I've ever met. Gigi? Oh, of course. You speak no English, and probably no Russian either. What is the matter with me? I am sorry. It's better that you cannot understand me. Perhaps I must already seem a fool in your eyes. Hey, Jaji. Hey. Human Torch, what is he doing? It's a thriller at night. You really have confidence in me, don't you, doll? You're not afraid at all. Oh, you're right, babe. I'm gonna let you down. Except like this, of course. Very gently. Being what it made the last couple of days of our existence, how about we sneak off and go necking over by the waterfall? I'm assuming that means, baby, I'm yours. Let's go. Nearby. We'll hit him as hard as possible, from as many angles as we can. His machine is the primary target. From this moment on, every one of us must remain in constant alert. We may only have seconds to react when Galactus begins to devour this planet. What about the Wasp, class? She-Hulk. Colossus told us she left Magneto's lair. I presume she's okay and is searching for us right now. Captain Marvel has done faster than light searching for her. Fine. Meanwhile, let's go break Magneto's head for kidnapping her in the first place. We don't have the time for vendettas. Besides, Magneto seems to be working with the X-Men now, more or less on our side. He's still a criminal, a murderer, and a creep. Picky. He's probably a lot of fun at parties. Let's smash him. Let's go smash Doom, or even Galactus. I'm tired of sitting around and waiting. Let's take the offensive. I'd love to, Hulk, believe me. But if we waste our strength, really, we may not have enough left when it really counts. Hey Hawkeye, what you doing making arrows? What you doing making arrows? Yep, Mr. Fantastic used up the last of my high-tech special jazzing up Iron Man's armor. He cannibalized my web shooters too. I know how you feel. No, you don't. You're still Spider-Man, even without your webs. Without my arrows, man, I'm just a guy in a funny suit. What's happening, babe? I'll make you a deal. You call me Captain Marvel instead of Babe, and I'll call you Iron Man instead of Bozo. Huh? Hey, look, I didn't mean to. I know, but I'm not in the mood for single bar chit-chat. Strange, I always thought Iron Man was so sophisticated, worldly. It's as though there's a different man inside of that armor lately. And he certainly isn't my type. What's wrong with that woman? What's wrong with me? My head hurts. It's been happening a lot. Shoot. Got my work to do. Better just forget about my head. And that squeeze. That moment, a half a world away. This is the place Doom said. We'll sit down near the crater and Absorb Man, guard our right flank, Titania to the left, and you, Molecule Man. I know what to do, Octopus. It'll be easy as long as I'm not interfered with. Heads up, we got company. Oh darn. It's 3 of the X-Men. Is that all? They must not stop us. They won't. Doc Ock, Molecule Man, Absorb Man, and that Lady Powerhouse. I think they got us outgunned, Cyclops. It looks that way. Well, why take them on? Then I thought we were supposed to just observe. Doom wouldn't commit so much muscle to an operation if it wasn't vital. Whatever they're planning to do here must be prevent him from doing it. Do or die, my kind of fight. Let's get 'em. Here they come. Oh, I hate fighting. You mustn't be endangered in any way. Stay back. We'll dispose of these cretins. Splatter them legs. Wolverine, wait, we can't fight them toe to toe. Sharp Cyclops. This little hairy one is a real case. I won't miss him, and neither will anyone else, I bet. Nice shot. Remind me of a lady bouncer I used to know. Ornery, tough. I bet me you can have some fun. Like me and her used to. Which is, hey babe, how about a date? I think you may be tough enough for a real woman, okay. But I'll call the shots, got it? Wolverine, my lord. Cyclops, we gotta get out of here. We don't stand a chance. Quiet, do as I say. Sharp pressing the micro switch with his glove. There. Now put them back on their heels for a second. Quick rogue, swing around and hit them from behind. Put Molecule Man out of action first. He's the deadliest. Go, move. Alright. Nice work shielding us using the Molecule Man. Psychic blasts are dangerous. Please call me Owen or even Mr. Reese. I better absorb the power of these rocks. This may turn into a big fight. Yeah. I wouldn't want you to get hurt before we party. I'm not afraid of fighting anyway. But I don't want to die. And being an X-Men is looking more and more like suicidal. Doomside is trying to win the prize, the Beyonder offer, which is anything they want, by killing their enemy. What are the X-Men doing? Beats me. What am I doing? Following orders. She must be daydreaming. She walked right into that. Rogue, pull yourself together and get back here. Forget it, kid. She's already... why you? It's all of us against just him. Careful. If he blasts me, I'll just absorb the power of his beams and become a living concussion blast. That'll be a kick hammering him with his own ray. Hey, wimp, huh? Wolverine, no. Ah, my arm. Cyclops idiots, why did you deflect my strike? Is he dead? No yet, but he's hurt. He hurt very badly. That does it. Let's ace these jerks. We must get him back to HQ and get his wounds treated at once. No, the Molecule Man is important to Doom. If he should bleed to death while we're here wasting precious seconds killing these X-Men, Doom will have us vaporized. Seconds later, they're leaving and don't have to make a choice this time. Summer, you lily liver, friggin' lame excuse for listen carefully, Wolverine. If you want to be on our side, you don't kill. Take a life, anyone's life, under any circumstances, and from the moment you are the enemy, clear? Yeah, and when time comes, try to make sure you're a safe distance jerk for your own sake. I'm over here, Scott, and I'm okay. Looks like we won. No wonder what they were after. Here in such a desolate place. And why was it those four? It seems pretty similar that the others were just bodyguards for the Molecule Man. Molecule Man can manipulate matter at will. Doom could have sent him here to rip out these volcano cones. I know it, but I doubt Doom would resort to an elaborate roundabout scheme to deal with us or Captain America's group. But Galactus is another story. He must be as much a threat to Doom as he is to us. Stay back, you two. Cyclops, what are you doing? Shut up, Rogue. It's gonna get hot here in a second. Oh, it took only a well-placed, full-powered shot. This area is less stable than I thought. Sounds like famous last words. Let's get out of here. And in moments, it's all starting a chain reaction, Cyclops. The whole plan is exploding. Let's hope I did the right thing. Meanwhile, there, it should start getting better now. You've been a very good patient, Lizard, and I bet you're a real sweetie underneath all that surface hostility. I hate humans. Crush them all. Lizard and his must rule. I see. Well, I heard you were vicious and cruel. But I believe judging people and lizards on their behavior and not their reputation, and Wasp is crazy. Just such manners. And here I was about to tell you that I thought you were a gentle lizard. Gentle reptile. You better apologize or I'll tell Gucci where to find you. Sorry. That's alright. Oh, Wasp. Well, nice shot, Wrecker. Yep, thanks, pile driver. Okay, Thunderball, bring Lizard Ball. Yeah, sure, I don't understand what the heck for. 'Cause Cloud said Doom said we should. I suppose he figures he'll need more muscle for the big showdown. You killed woman. You killed the woman. Rah, ooh. Record, he's going nuts. Do something. Relax, this thing has a stasis ray. Doc Ock showed me how it works. And he taught me how to drive it. We'll just haul the whole chunk of swamp back with us. Yeah, it looks like a portable hockey ring. I reckon, you got Walk's corpse in there too. Yeah, I know. We'll put her in the dump on the way back to Doom's base somewhere. Let's go. The device near completions. Our time, I feel, grows short. Cap, let's do something. Even just to stall him. Maybe we can interest him in a game of poker. Reed wants to take more of a stab at reasoning with him. Maybe at dawn. Say the word, Cap, and I'll go up there and beat the heck out of his ankle. Very funny, She-Hulk, but no thanks. For now, we just wait and watch. A little bit more. And as the heroes watched, they are being watched in turn. For the shadows dark, a menacing figure lurks. Next issue, Berserker.